Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. And the offensive toward Darnassus continues, guys. We are on a Malfurion Storm Rage hunt, and Sylvanas has some new quest for us now that we've officially entered Darkshore.
What joy is there in this curse?
Clearing them out and a glaive misunderstanding. They have amassed an army before us, Swindlegear, but it is of no matter. The Horde war machine will not be stopped. Go into the Master's Glaive and dispatch their warriors, their sentinels, any who would raise a blade against my soldiers. Clear out the petty rabble that seeks to delay the inevitable. Slay Night Elf forces in the Master's Glaive. The Kaldari have brought their siege weaponry to the field. They are currently using it to oppose mine. We need these demolishers to reach Teldrassil if we hope to stand any chance of capturing it. Go and destroy their glaive throwers as swiftly as you are able. They think will stop my advance here. They are mistaken. Show them the gravity of their error, Swindlegear. Destroy glaive throwers in the Master's Glaive. No worries. Let's go ahead and fly. At least we can fly over here, which is good. And yes, indeed, we've got a full-out brouhaha going on. So we have got Ever-Burning Torch, handled with extreme care. Ooh. So of course we commit arson. Why wouldn't we? How you doing there, Archer? Shank. Gotta roll them bones. Help out some soldiers here.
I need to target something first.
Now we just need to kill 7 of them, so. Yeah, you don't get to do nothing. That is rude. And we had another sentinel heading right. Ah! Sully is a popular guy today.
I need a target.
2 more. Hello. And they just keep on respawning, like right here. Fortunately, I've got a heal, so. Alright, now where are the rest of these glaives? Oh, they're up there. Bum 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 bum. And of course I got your attention.
I'm out of range.
And down you go. Ooh. That upsets people the second they see like one of their comrades fall. They go right for me. I'm okay with that. And you will do nicely. And we'll sap just in case. That's what you get for going into war with a loincloth on. And last one. Oh, he's going to be upset when he comes to. And Sylvanas has advanced just a little bit.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
We are one step closer to our goals. That was an easy victory. Do not expect it to be this simple in the future. Malfurion will return with his forces, but until then, let's press on. Look up. See them, scattered among the trees? Those brightly glowing owls are not living, breathing denizens of the forest. They are Kaldari magic. Sentries. A ruse. Reporting everything they see back to Malfurion. And we can't have that, now can we? Deal with them, Swindlegear. But take care. They aren't the only enemies in the forest. We cannot allow anything or anyone to stand in our way. Eliminate the sentry owls in the trees and slay the frenzied furbolg. in Darkshore. Ooh. Will do. Oh, looks like Sylvanas is already in the process. 8th century owls slain. Shank. But they're spirit owls, but they drop eggs. What's that about? Oh well. And 10 frenzied Blackwood furbolgs, which are the little bear people, who are not Pandarians. Oh, look at him. He's sleeping. He didn't seem to be particularly enraged.
Hey, that's too far away.
Kick him before he fires off Wrath, so a lot of them do have druidy abilities.
I'm out of range.
Looks like Swindle can do a decent amount of damage even without Roll the Bones on, which is good. I was curious about that. Yo, wakey wakey.
I need to get closer.
And, oh! Well, that'll do.
I don't have a target.
I just got some friends nearby is all. Cheap shot. Now I do believe I have a ability that anything I hit with cheap shot, that I do 10% increased damage to them. I don't think that works with ambush. Let me see here. Nope. So it's, well, actually, I think it might be between the eyes as well. Anything that where I actually stun them, I get to do a little bit more destructive power too, which is awesome. You keep your wrath to yourself. I feel kind of bad. If these guys are so enraged, why are they all asleep? Oh well. I just do the work. I don't tend to ask questions unless it's about my pay. Shrink. 3 more of these to go. And 5 more sentries. Let's shoot from afar. I do have to say, I miss my cannons. Is the cannon crew unemployed now that they've been removed from the game? Or have they just suddenly realized that they actually can't be that accurate? That's what I would like to think. It's like, we don't know how we've been doing it for so long, boss. Oh, trying to pick my eyes out. Negative, Ghost Rider. And let's go. No pockets to pick. We could actually. That's cool. Zap.
Hey, that's too far away.
And there we are.
I need to get close.
Can't. Swindlegear was too short to actually shank them from up ahead. Dang it. Ooh. Alright, these guys are awake. Now I don't feel that bad. Two more. And then we're just going to be on owl detail. Like Malfurion's pretty much bringing out all the bells and whistles. Anything that he can possibly do to stop us. Which is good because he definitely sees us as a threat then. Like, even more so than maybe he saw to, what's his name, in Ashara. Or not Ashara, Valshara. The Lord of the Nightmare. Whoops. No, come on. Just gotta kill one more, yeah. And there you are. Bam. Okay, I didn't want to run up there because that would probably wake up that furball right there. I wonder what spectral eggs would taste like. Probably not have a whole lot of flavor. Hey, now we're talking. Got some shredders here.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Nicely done. With the remains of the forest shut, one thing remains. The ears. Ancients. They feel the vibrations of our footsteps and report our every move to Malfurion. Do you have that torch handy? Defeat the burning ancient. Ooh. Oh, well. Sure enough. Yeah, you guys gonna come over here? Or do I have to do this myself? Guess I gotta do this myself. Yeah, we've taken down much tougher. No. Look at you. And he doesn't hurt that much. Timber! And down you go. And now the Horde troops got some firewood for later. Just doing my part. Yeah, I did want to jump into a shredder though.
We are the Forsaken. We
Come.
will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Come, champion. Let us take this ancient grove.
Sylvanus, your foul deeds desecrate this sacred place. Undo Falador.
Malfurion, how gracious of you to join us.
Music's too loud.
Who would have guessed that you would come to protect your precious trees?
Be gone, witch.
My eyes! It burns. Where did you fly away to, little bird?
What did you think was gonna happen? How'd you get on your horse so fast?
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Alright, give me 1 sec here. We're going to go ahead and try and fix all of our sound issues. Alright, we're going to put the master volume at 50. But put the sound down here. Ambience down, and dialogue up there. That should work, I think.
What joy is there in this curse?
The Blackwood Den and aggressive inspiration. We have not yet moved all our troops into Darkshore yet, but I think we have enough to justify establishing a foothold somewhere, and I know just the place. Just south of here is the Blackwood Den. Its inhabitants, the Furbolgs, have been driven into a hysteria. With our enemies pouring from the north, the Furbolg threat is a nuisance we cannot afford. I will lead another squad past the wall while you negotiate with the Furbolgs. Drive the Furbolgs out of the Blackwood Den? Nothing rallies the Horde more than their banners standing in the ruin of an enemy stronghold. Go to Blackwood Den and take the territory there, and raise the Horde banners and let none question our dominance over this land. Plant 3 Horde banners in Blackwood Den. Alright. Looks like just killing the enraged Furbolgs was not enough. Of course, that's actually probably smart because it's going to prevent a counterattack. Ooh, they're concentrated. Zap. I tell you what, I am getting slightly annoyed because of the lack of pockets here. And how many do we have to kill? We have to kill 10. And then set the Horde flags up here. Think we can pull that off. Oh, these guys are shooting off fairy fire, which is not going to be good for us because that actually keeps us from stealthing.
I need a target.
That's like the anti-rogue
I need to get close.
blade rush. And I mean,
don't have a target.
don't get me wrong, killing all of them all at once definitely makes life easier. And we have to put down 3 banners. We'll go ahead and do this one. Can we... Oh, I love the fact... I forgot to tell you guys, they actually fixed the grappling hook to what it was like before they nerfed it, which I was very happy about. Yeah, it's a nice looking banner. Oh, I can do that while stealth too. Neat. Well, we'll just go ahead and take care of it here now. I would be very confused and annoyed if enemy banners just suddenly appeared around me. And we'll kill you.
I need a target.
Oh. See, and they say they're corrupted. So, can Malfurion... Oh no, they're just frenzied. I was about to say, I was like, if Malfurion is weaponizing corrupted creatures, that is kind of suspect. I mean, you use the tools that are in the box, of course, depending on the situation, and I assume the entire Horde heading toward your capital city would be cause for concern. But an entire army of Furbolg suddenly attacking us from behind would not be the most ideal situation that I could hope for. And now they are very much dead. Hopefully Sylvanas will have that burning out of her eyes. Oh. Okay, we are leaving no room for mistakes here.
I have no time for games.
Just you wait, Swindlegear. Once we have conquered Darnassus, the elders of the Blackwood tribe will be thanking us for restoring peace to the den. We just need to borrow it for a moment. This is not the time for subtle gestures. While the rest of our army sets up camp, you should follow me. I spotted something interesting on my way back from Zoramgar. I'll admit, not even I could have predicted such fortuitous happenstance. Come with me, Swindlegear, and bring a pickaxe. Follow Sylvanas to Najvel.
Sappers, gather your gear and follow me. Bring every shredder we have.
Alright, I wonder what she found. I don't know a whole lot about Darkshore, so... Oh, and she disappeared. So I guess this week we're just securing the lower half of the of this area and then working our way up. I'm not sure.
Azerite. With this in our grasp, all who dare to oppose the Horde will fall. Proceed with caution, champion. It seems the Alliance has beaten us to it. That ship must have come from Darnassus. Which means I have a crow to hunt.
And off she goes. Well, okay. If they beat us to it, we just gotta beat them down.
Well, spit it out.
You had the war chief. We got work to do. We ain't gonna make this Azerite. We're gonna make sure this Azerite ain't falling into the hands of the Alliance. Fueling the Horde war machine. You heard the war chief. We got Azerite shooting out of those ruins over there and Night Elves trying to snag it. Get to those ruins and collect some of the stuff. This whole attack is done for if the Night Elves get their hands on that Azerite. Collect Azerite from 6 Azerite deposits. And a very clear message. The Alliance got to the Azerite here before us, and the place is crawling with Night Elves. Kill as many of them as you can. We gotta make sure none of them deliver even an ounce of Azerite to the Alliance. Kill 10 Night Elf forces.
Yeesh! Took my head off, why don't you?
I'm sensing a theme here. Oh wow, the birds are taking the Azerite crystals. Interesting. Well, better get to it.
I need to target something first.
Now, one of the reasons the combat sounds a little bit quiet is if you guys remember anything in the previous episodes about... Oh, they're druids. Okay, they're not just birds. When we would get into a raid situation, they would get really loud and really quick. So we're just going to go ahead and keep the combat sound just a little bit low. And let's roll them bones. And... Bad kitty. Here's one of the deposits that we need. We need 6 of these.
Hey, that's too far
I think
away.
they take 10% increased damage when they're stunned. Who's shooting me? Hey! Hippogriff Archer. And down you go. With your birdie too. And can we do this? Use the... Yeah, we can use the chain while stealthed. I was wondering, I was like, maybe they fixed it by nerfing it. I think everyone's seen that in an MMO. Like, hey, we've made this ability a lot more effective. However, we've also weakened it or changed it in some way to make it difficult in another aspect to even out. Hate when they do that. And sap. And shank. And 2 more to go there. 3 more Azerite. Now, in Battle for Azeroth, apparently our entire, leveling gimmick for the expansion revolves around Azerite and a necklace. So, we'll go back to actually being able to loot weapons, which will be kind of cool, I think. And this seems like a good place to go ahead and end this mission.
I don't have a target.
Azerite gathered, and Night Elves are dead. Oh, we still have 2 more Azerite to go. Whoops. My mistake. Which means we can just go ahead and start sapping them. Nothing like embarrassing them to break morale. And sap you. Dunk. And of course they travel in packs now. Always 2 there are. Oh, too bad. I was curious if I used 2 stuns, if that debuff would stack. Not the case, sadly. Okay, when you wake up, you're going to see your dead friend and feel really bad about yourself. You're welcome. Now the druids and everything are shooting at us as we make our way back. And what did Sylvanas mean that there was a crow to hunt?
No loitering. Whatever that means.
Yeah, that should do it. The Night Elves won't know what hit them. Woo! That was a close call. Those Night Elves should have just ran away when they had the chance. I think we got a handle on things here. You gotta bring all this Azerite back to Zarvik Blastwix at the main camp. He's gonna know just how to use this stuff to really take down the Alliance. Deliver Azerite to Zarvik Blastwix and Blackwood Den.
Get lost, will ya?
Well, now we'll get to see what kind of changes have been made to the camp. You know how quick goblins are at building things. I would like to think there's been a significant facelift. Yeah, it's about what I expected.
Yo!
Azerite? For me? You shouldn't have. Yeah, just kidding. Of course you should have.
Hurry back! What's up?
Ooh, you got me some Azerite? That's the good stuff. Let me just... Hold on a second, will you? I'll add in a bit of this. Smash it in real good. A little gunpowder, some fuses, and copper chips. A couple of dashes of my secret ingredient, and voila! The modifications are complete. This thing is the bomb. Now, seriously, it could blow the top hat off of Gallywix's pleasure palace.
Oh, can we do that?
Makes a goblin proud, you know?
I like a fellow goblin who takes pride in his work.
Time is money, friend!
Let me tell you, kid, this may be some of the best work I've ever done. Now that the upgrades are in place, there's no time to waste. The battle is raging over Wild Bend River. Take the modified Hellion into battle and give him hell. Join the battle at Wild Bend River.
Keep it real!
Okay.
Talk to me! Glad I could help!
There we go. I was like, no. The Goblin Hellion. I like it. Where are we heading? Ooh. We're moving all the way up here past the Grove of the Ancients. Interesting. So what happens on the Alliance side of this? Do like they have to head to the Grove of the Ancients and have their own kind of instanced quest lines? So we can't actually see each other? That might be the case. Otherwise, I assume there would be like PvP all over. And, yeah. This is escalating quickly. Oh, yeah. What do we got here? We got that and Azerite Salvo. Unleash a salvo of Azerite rockets, inflicting arcane damage to enemies within 15 yards. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Set fire to the trees. Tree of life becomes cinders of death. Loose. Calderai forces. Man, this Azerite does make a difference. I can see why Sylvanas wants it so much. It's like bringing in a gun to a knife fight. And yoink. An awakened ancient. Just got one more to kill. And that is that. Looks like Sylvanas is already here on the front. I wonder how her crow expedition went.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
For every enemy we slay, 2 replace them on the battlefield. This stalemate is unwise to pursue. Let's regroup at the Blackwood Den. Regroup with Lady Sylvanas at Blackwood Den. Okay. So, there's still a stalemate despite the fact that we're using Azerite. Well, I guess to be fair, we are in Malfurion's domain, so his druidy powers to summon gigantic trees to kill us is probably just slightly more so than would be normal. It's alright, I'm sure our goblin friend will have some sort of solution.
I have no time for games.
So, where do we go from here, War Chief?
Wild Bend River is locked in a stalemate, and Malfurion knows it. We must stay the course for now. I will continue leading our soldiers through the wall while we await word from Sarfang. In the meantime, we will do all that we can to keep the Kaldorei under pressure.
Doom, 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 doom.
We shall not afford them the luxury of a peaceful night's rest. This is war. We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
We must wait for Sarfang to return before we proceed. Ah, okay. So, now we have dailies. They eat like orcs, pruning of thorns, fuel for the demolishers, and the Azerite stuff. So we collect Azerite crystals, kill night elves, all this kind of stuff, and this is to get our gear up to sufficient levels. Like, check this out. We've got some pretty high level gear, like 265 legendary, because the item levels have changed, and there's 210. So this is the good way for everyone to... Oh, got some new daggers too for assassination and subtlety. Boo. But that's cool. Something I may do in a special episode on Saturday. Just get the dailies knocked out so you can, or the world quest, to kind of check them out. And otherwise, we're pretty much on a stalemate until, I guess, week 2 of the War of Thorns. We are, I mean, we have some progress all along here, but we still have more of Darkshore to head up to. So, good times. Hope you all have enjoyed the episode. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.